Are we recording? Okay, we're apparently recording. And we are live. Hey everybody, Kitthesoulless here, and today we are going to be doing an art review, and we are here with, or rather, I am here with my mate, Avia. Say hey, Avia.
Hello.
And sorry, you guys are going to hear me being a little bit, more, well, foxy than usual. Anyways, welcome to the first, artist review, or art review, episode. What we're going to be doing is looking at 5 different pieces of art from, I think, 5 different artists, and giving a simple critique of their work, seeing what we like and don't like about their work, or if there's anything we don't like about their work. So, what do you think about that, Avia? I'm not going to let you be.
Idea.
I'm not going to let you be the quiet one. Om nom.
You know I'm always quiet. It's
I know.
kind of my thing.
I know, but still. Everybody is going to get to hear your adorableness. And for the record, folks, he's actually the crow on the left side of the screen.
Yay!
Anyways.
I can't actually see this because of reasons.
Well, you know the picture.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Anyways. So, first up, we've got a picture from JewelCat. This one's actually just apparently a sketch or an ink drawing of what I'm guessing is either a wolf or a fox. I don't know. I really can't tell if it's not colored. The eyes don't necessarily look like they're done, but for a sketch, all in all, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I quite like it as well.
I kind of like the detailing she put on the neck fluff.
Yeah, really good with that, as well as the nice shading of the collarbone there, as well as that looks like the beginnings of a six-pack.
Yep. More definition than shading, but yeah. Oh, you're having to tilt your screen?
Yeah. It's a really old screen.
Yeah. The only criticism I have for this is it was submitted before I think it was finished, but given some color, some more detail in the eyes, it would look really, really pretty. And I actually hope they submit the finished product for review later down the line, because I really want to see what this is going to look like.
Yeah, same. It actually looks really good, and some color would only make it better.
The only trick that I'm eager to see, really, if they can pull off, is in the reflection in the eyes, if they can do a proper light source. Because a lot of people struggle with light sources for eyes in pictures like this.
This is true.
Anyways.
But it's something to keep an eye out for.
Anyways. Next up, we have one from KV Studios. And this one's actually a little creepy. I love it, though. One of the biggest things I've noticed about it that I really like, it looks like his nose is glowing, so bioluminescence, definitely a cute thing.
Yeah, you and your bioluminescence, eh?
Aw, but I like glowy body parts.
Yes, I know.
And I can't for the life of me figure out what this thing is. Is it a dragon? Is it a fox? Is it a bat? Is it just
Fluff dragon?
Demonic thing? And are those teeth coming out of its nose? Is that a nose ring? Because it looks like it has similar teeth in its mouth.
No, I think that's a nose ring.
Quite possibly, because it is a different shade from the teeth. I do like the triple colored hair, though. Like, it's basically black hair, but you've got a little piece off of it that comes out that's purple, and down beneath that there's another piece that pops off that is blue. And I think the purple is actually supposed to be an emphasis about the eyes. They really look like they're glowing.
Yeah, I thought that myself, because I thought that was actually like the hair getting caught by the residual glow from the eyes.
And if that's a thing, then that is beautiful lighting. I really like the way they outlined it too, just kind of how to put that. It looks like somebody took a spray paint can and kind of went against the darkness, just outline it. It kind of makes the whole image pop.
Definitely draws your eyes towards the eyes, and then you get to focus on everything on around the eyes. Well, the face, obviously.
Yep. And I'm wondering if that's a black band around its nose, or around its maw, or if that's an actual physical object, or if that's just the goo, just like some of the goo that's dripping out of its mouth, because that is not saliva. That looks like oil, like crude oil. That is gotta
I'm
be
not.
something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the band is around the nose. I think it might just be a marking, but the character's definitely bringing up some sort of black goo. Although the stuff sort of dripping out the front of it's more looks ever so slightly tinged with purple,
It
tiny
is.
little bit. But that might just be
Oh, it
the
is.
lighting.
I don't think that's too far down to be lighting.
Hmm.
I don't know. But anyways,
Yes,
next up.
definitely a very interesting picture.
Ah! But next up we have one from Beau the polar bear. And it's a pretty simple one, but it's a really, really interesting picture. It is just a face. It is just an adorable face.
An adorable fluffy face, if you will.
Yes, it is fluffy.
Also very symmetrical.
It kind of is.
Yeah, the horns have like the same markings on either side, with like the little branch off. The eyes are the same. The only difference is, of course, the neck fluff because it's a bit to one side
Yeah.
because of the
It
curl.
it almost looks like they tried to mirror image it. And instead of doing a traced mirror image, it looks like they tried to do a mirror image freehand. Which, if that's the case, then this is freaking amazing. And you can tell this one's hand-drawn. It's not a digital because of the fact that the way it's shaded, the way it's colored, it looks like it's colored in with colored pencils.
Yeah, they got the shading. They got the shading and the lighting on it. It's really spot on with pencils. I'm terrible at that.
So am I. I've tried a couple times. It's just I'll put something up of my work, guys, later down the line, and kind of probably get crucified for it. But you'll notice I'm really bad with colored pencils. But I really, really like the shading on this. My only critique on this one would be the color. It's I don't know. It's just yellow has never looked good as a nose for me. But I mean, given the fact that it looks like the inner flesh for its ears and the horns are yellow as well, it does kind of make it match. But that's just kind of a personal nitpick for me.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing intensely negative. You just really don't like yellow when it comes to body parts like that, I suppose.
Well, yeah, because it just makes me think of yellow teeth. And hush, I know my teeth are yellow. Hush.
Because they're all going to be replaced with gold.
No, really, no.
What? Solid gold dentures. They're amazing, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're also really, really expensive. Another thing I really like about this one is the way they did the light source. They really got a good feel for light source. The only negative on that is it makes it look like the pupils make it look like the image is cross-eyed. And it might be that it's just staring at its own nose.
Maybe, but I thought the like the whites of the eye part were the actual original like pupils, and the yellow was something else. But now that you've mentioned that, I cannot not see that he's trying to look at his nose.
Uh-huh. Once you start thinking that, you cannot unsee the cross-eyedness of it. It is still adorable though. I love the detail in the chest fluff and in the mouth. I mean, the cheeks just absolutely kind of stand out against even though it's the same color. The cheeks, the way they've defined the cheeks, really, really stands out. It looks like this character's just got that big ol' high kind of grin.
Very pinchable cheeks,
Very.
like yours.
Aw. Anyways, moving on to the next one. I've never been a fan of Candy Gore, but this one was done really, really well. And it's actually done by an artist called Pastel Crossbones, who apparently kind of specializes in Candy Gore. I've seen a lot of their work, and it's just Oh my god, I've never really been a fan of that particular art style or that particular gimmick, but he does it really, really well.
Yeah, it's not overly emphasized in this one, but it's definitely there, as you can
Yeah.
obviously tell.
Oh yeah.
But it does actually really look quite good. Sort of minimalistic in terms of the other candy gauze that I've seen.
Oh yeah. I've seen some of his other work. Some of his other work really, really pops. And it's pretty obvious that it is what it is, but if you didn't if you like mistook the goo dripping off of the neck as like some kind of necklace, you might not even realize what you're looking at. Um and what I know a lot of people would consider a gripe in this is the lack of color in the actual face. I actually really, really like that because it makes the color for the rest of it stand out. I mean, you've got white fur with just a little hint of blush there, and then you've got just color explosion of flowers across the forehead.
Yeah. Plus they've also done the shading for the uh, well, the jewelry across the ears as well, because you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nice little bit of shading here and there, just makes it pop and obviously makes it stand out a bit more. Actually, makes it also look like they're not just sort of hanging there in space.
Yeah. The detail in the flowers, though, oh my god, I just noticed some of those leaves are really... Some of the flowers in it, there's actually a really tiny flower right at the crest of the forehead. I had to zoom in to see it. But it's just this little purple thing right at the freaking center of the forehead. Like, right... The bridge of... Or, not the bridge, but the coloration on the nose and the maw actually seemed to, like, point up at it.
Yeah, I do not have your zooming capability, so my zoom in is me leaning further into the screen. But yes, I can see it. Just about. But yeah, I see what you mean.
And I'll
It is definitely
probably...
sort of like pointing up that way.
Yeah, I'll probably be like taking a closer image of that and putting it into the video here. But, anyways, last but not least, we actually have a special one, and this one's done by an artist that reminds me of a particular artist that I used to love as a kid, and I could not get enough of her work. This is not her, but this is done by Silver Moon 882, and apparently Silver Moon 882 is across all of their social media and all that. There's nothing, just like me, there's nothing that they have on the internet that isn't of that particular screen name. But this particular video, this particular image is called Mountain Nomad, and it's actually, from the looks of it, it's a painting. It's either painting or it's done really, really well with, probably, I don't know, oil?
I haven't seen enough paintings or oil paintings or anything to actually judge, so I'm a bit lost on that one. Bit more drawn towards the butterfly towards the middle because it looks like it's spreading out its wings and saying, "Hey."
Yep, that's actually what I really like about it. There's no one thing that looks like it's intended to draw the eye, but rather it draws your eye in all different directions. Me personally, one of the things that catches my eye is the fact that its eyes look kind of... Well, actually, they've managed to make the eye look a little glassy. Oh, I'm zooming in here, and I actually just realized something. I think this may have been done by... I think this was done with, what are they called? Colored pencil? Colored pencil without any graphite marks. So they may have done this freehand with colored pencil. Like, without doing tracings, without doing rough sketch, or minimalistic rough sketch, because I can't see any, this is what made me think it might have been a painting. There are no, outlines. There's, like, no outlines for anything in this picture.
This is definitely true. Oh god, Kit's
that was a thing.
Silent.
My headset just kind of decided to die on me.
It's still deciding to die on my end.
Really?
Well, it's fixed itself now, apparently.
But yeah, I don't know if you caught what I was saying, but there are no outlines, which was originally what made me think this was a painting. Because I can't see any outlines. I've checked the entire thing at maximum zoom, at 300% zoom for this image. I cannot find any outline anywhere. So this is
That's
actually
just
really,
maybe.
really well done.
Yeah, I actually quite like the fluff around the neck and well, the cheeks, because it's very soft and you can actually see like the light filtering through. It sort
Yeah,
of like gives the whole head a bit of a halo.
yeah. It kind of can, or it kind of does. But yeah, I really like the detail, and this is, like I said, this particular artist reminds me of a artist I used to love as a kid by the name of Golden Wolfen. And the last time I checked in on that particular artist, she was dealing with prices for her paintings now of roughly 2 to 3 grand. So yeah, I kind of wanted,
Nice.
when I was a lot younger, when I was like 15, 16, I wanted to try to buy one of her paintings. And I checked in and it was like $300 or $400, and I'm thinking, I gotta save up, I gotta save up. I saved up for almost a year, and when I went back, it had tripled in price.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just think though, if you'd have managed to buy it,
Oh yeah,
wow.
that would have been one hell of a thing. And honestly, with the way this artist is going, I'm pretty certain they can probably make it roughly the same way. I mean, if they keep improving. The only real gripe I have about this is the fact that there is just a little too much detail up front, and they kind of went a little uh you can see what look like they're supposed to be trees, but because there's no actual foliage on them, it looks like they're just posts.
A little bit, yeah.
So,
I think the original idea was that it was supposed to draw you to the person at the front,
well, yeah.
but I'm generally a fan of like minute detail everywhere because like if you're looking at it in real life, it's like yes, there's loads and loads of detail in the person you're looking at, but if you also look at like the trees in the background, you'd see all the detail of the trees. So it's
Yep.
like it's like a visual feast for the eyes no matter where you look.
Yeah,
But then again, that depends on the style of the person.
and personally, this is me really reaching for critique for this one, because other than, the fact that I'm not 100% certain those 100% certain those are supposed to be trees. Either they might actually just be posts. Um, but it's actually really hard for me to find anything negative about this particular picture.
Myself included.
But anyways, uh, if you guys want to go check out these people's artwork online, I'm going to put their information up on the screen right now, once again, for each of our pictures in order. If you guys want to go check them out, please do. You can find each and every one of these ones on Furry Amino, actually. It's where we got in contact with them. So 10 to 1, they've got quite a bit actually posted up on their aminos.
So check them out.
Yep.
See if you see anything you like, then they've most likely got a lot more in store for you.
Anyways,
Ow.
we're gonna end this here, but if you guys want to get your artwork in for this particular series, which we would definitely thank you for, the easiest way to get our attention is to use the hashtag KTS Galleries on either Twitter or Furry Amino. Any other way, it's literally going to be any other way of doing it to try to get your art in is going to be like pulling teeth, getting in contact with me. But anyways, that is a hashtag I do check every day. So, for now, I guess this is Kitthesoulless and Avia signing off. So, oh right, if you want to keep up with our channel, or with any of the series that we have here, hit subscribe and ring the bell. And if you enjoyed today's presentation, give us a like. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
See yous.